Heyo, my Planet Coaster friends! Johnny5 Alive here, and welcome back to another episode of Coaster Spotlight. Today we have a very awesome looking coaster. We're going to be looking at Cloud Runner, created by Starport55, one of our Discord expert builders and Diamond patrons. Thank you so much for your support, Starport55. And with that support, you are getting to the front of the line with Priority Spotlight. And here they say, welcome to Cloud Runner. This futuristic coaster explores the harmony between nature and architecture. There is also a restaurant for the guests to enjoy, and an environment surrounding the coaster changes as night falls. This creation was inspired by a friend of mine, as well as a legendary Finesse and their amazing builds. So prepare yourselves for the exhilarating adventure of Cloud Runner. And some custom audio files. Hopefully those are royalty free. Starport, certainly hope so. So this looks like a phenomenal creation, as you guys can see. This coaster layout looks absolutely fantastic. A really great looking layout on it, custom supports, really cool futuristic architecture, and it almost looks like there's an expo or something in the background. Lots of glass panels, really fun pathways. Just looks like a really polished coaster park file, and that is what I love to see in a coaster spotlight. Just a fantastic amount of detail. And Starport55 always delivers on these super fun, futuristic, and modern style builds, and always adds in a little something special for nighttime. So I'm sure this is going to be both great at day and night. So be sure to stay tuned, and let's get right on into it. Okay, welcome back everybody. Hope you're all doing well today, and welcome to the Cloud Runner Coaster Spotlight. As mentioned, this is a Patreon submission. Thank you to Starport for the support with the Diamond Patreon. If it's something you guys are interested in supporting the show, you will also get Priority Spotlight for your creations or suggestions. Patrons always get seen first, and they're always putting out some amazing stuff. So thank you to the patrons for being awesome. It's always a privilege to show your creations off to everybody. And as you can see, this is looking fantastic already. And if you guys can't afford to support the show in any way, please do check out our second channel, Channel 5 Live. It is free. You can subscribe. We're looking to give away some gifts to the first 1,000 subscribers. So be one of the first, so you can say you were one of the first 1,000 as we work our way to another channel with 100,000 subscribers one day. And all the content there is coming from our Twitch streams at twitch.tv/channel5gaming. All the links are down in the description below if you want to check them out. We appreciate the support. We are growing. Yeah, we just want to get the multiple avenues of content for you guys. But not to worry, the main channel is still kicking, as you guys can see. And this is looking fantastic. Ah, look at the glass panel for the ride queue. That looks really cool. Now, what the heck is going on back here? Atomica Creator Expo Hyperloop. Is there anything in here? No. All for show. Take the Hyperloop to another theme park. That is quite fantastic. I really like the pathwork that you got going on here. It's simple, it's clean, but it looks really nice. Even just these, let's flip it to night real quick. See these glowing panels on the side? I could see them at day. A little hard to make out. But that is really nice looking. So this is definitely going to be both a day and night experience. I suspect the night is going to be just as good as the day. I just kind of want to walk around the park a little bit, because it's not often that we get a coaster spotlight that includes a park. And just for you guys, the creators out there submitting stuff to the show, I honestly really do prefer these coaster spotlights as park files now, because it gives us something to explore and look around at, and, you know, really have an in-depth look. And what we're going to be doing in the future, once I eventually move here and get settled into my new place, we're going to be focusing on taking all the blueprints, so the 4,000 piece blueprint coasters, and those from now on will get featured on stream. Because we're in a little bit of a weird spot where if I feature a blueprint coaster, we used to do the bundles, and the bundles were great, but it's just a little bit too much editing, and I feel like if we're gonna do bundles, we might as well do them live. Just place down a coaster, check it out, place down a coaster, check it out, and that way we can rip through lots of them. So another reason to come check us out on Twitch, because we will be doing Coaster Spotlights live eventually. The VODs will eventually make it up to the main channel here in some format or another. Probably unedited, so it's not going to be the same as the bundles that you remember. But, you know, we'll try to feature like 5 per episode and 20 per stream. That way, we can get these coasters out to you guys, the 4,000 piece ones, without like, you know, making a whole video about it, because they usually only take 5 minutes to look at, and it gets a little bit awkward for, you know, video production. Whereas these, we can just really take our time, and we have a full episode. So if you guys want a full feature on a Coaster Spotlight, this is what I think needs to be done from here on out. You know, we're on the 4th year of Planet Coaster here, and I think we need to evolve. The 4,000 part blueprint coasters are fantastic, but they are limited in their capabilities, and people keep pushing the envelope, as you can see here, and stuff like this just isn't possible without more than 4,000 pieces. Therefore, if I'm going to make a video and have you guys subscribe, have your notifications on, and come check out the content, I want it to be as jam-packed full of awesomeness as possible. Not that the 4,000 piece coaster blueprints aren't awesome, but if we're going to do them, we might as well show off a bunch of them. So I think our new formats going forward, if you guys are submitting blueprint coasters and wondering, when is this going to get featured, Johnny? Not until we start streaming. That's your answer. Unless you're a patron, we'll try to squeeze it in there. For sure. So, because patrons always get priority. But Starport has provided us an amazing park file. And this is quite enjoyable to look at. It's easy on the eyes. The sunlight just coming in through the glass here. Looks stunning. And here we go. The Winged Cloud Runner. Here's a look at the stats, you guys. It is 129 seconds of duration, 1,400 meters of track length, 59 max miles per hour. And there's a look at all the G-forces, 6 inversions, 1 airtime count. Not a whole lot of airtime on this. Boom. All right, we're gonna ride this both day and night, and I think once it's cinematic. So let's start off with the proper coaster. Let's do seat view, get the traditional experience. Let's see how this is. All right, really cool stuff. Let's see this at night with no delay, and then we'll go to cinematic. Wow, that worked out really nicely. One of the best cinematic coaster experiences I have seen in a very, very long time. And it has me thinking, you know, it would, because of all, like, sometimes we just get these compact coasters, interiors, custom supports. Cinematic often just doesn't work. Part of me wants to just do a little challenge or a mini contest of some sort to see who can make the best cinematic coaster. I think that might be a fun little idea. Something to play around with in the future. Just focusing on the coaster and the coaster alone, the track, the layout, and the overall design. Doesn't have to be over the top theming, just purely focusing on that track design. And as we can see here with this one, a beautiful layout, great banking, great placement of block sections, great launch areas, rode beautifully, super smooth, elegant, and just clean. Very clean coaster. That's the best way to sum it up, I think. It looks great from all angles. Lots of, I mean, it was tough getting screenshots for this thing because everywhere I looked at it from every single angle, I was like, oh man, this looks so cool. And everywhere you look and every time you look, you see the coaster going by and it just looks so picturesque, you know? This is just a remarkable work from Starport 55 yet again, always producing really cool, futuristic, modern stuff, really coming forward with their own style. You've really found your niche in this building community and the way you do your coasters and your theming. It's really fantastic. I love it. I'm a big fan of Starport 55, and you can see why in this episode here today. Just remarkable, stunning visuals and coaster designs. So, I mean, keep doing what you're doing, Starport. I love your creations, and be sure to leave a comment down below. Let Starport what you thought of this fantastic build. And I also want to know, do you guys prefer these park files too? Because I feel like these are less intensive projects, and I want to see more of them. And unfortunately, our inbox is not flooded with these types of coasters. Take a coaster, make a really good layout, do some theming around it, and send it in as almost like a mini park, but obviously submit it as an exploration coaster, because that's what this is here today. It's a park file exploration coaster. It has good length and it has great theming. This to me is the perfect model for a coaster spotlight, in my opinion. And from now on with the blueprints, like I said earlier, we'll be moving those over to streams and we can bang out a whole bunch of them. Still very fun, still very entertaining, but more rapid fire. So for a full-fledged episode, this is the type of content that I want to see, and this is the type of content I want to deliver to you guys. So if you enjoyed it, say we want more of these types of coasters, and to the creators, get building. Take some inspiration from Starport today and submit your park file coasters. We want to see them, and I think everyone wants a little bit more of this in Coaster Spotlight. Boom, there you guys go. That was Cloud Runner, created by Starport 55, our Discord expert builder and Diamond Patron. Once again, Starport, thank you so much for the support. Really appreciate it. And that is going to do it for me in today's video. Ladies and gentlemen, I hope you have a wonderful day, and I'll see you all in the next one. Bye now.